The creative arts are the measure and reflection of our civilization. They offer many children the opportunity to see life with a larger perspective. The moral values we treasure are reflected in the beauty and the truth that is emotionally transmitted through the arts. The arts says something about us to future generations. Ann Pecan, former president of the National PTA. We have seen in past videos that arts education really has become something that our generations need to prosper. They have truly promoted a good ideal of a well-rounded student and a well-rounded person in the life of adulthood in general. Now, looking back, many people believe that arts education really is not necessary in our society, but that is not the case at all. Arts education helps our students with verbal retention, vocabulary, anxiety, all sorts of things, mental disorders, the whole nine, that help with essentially the latter, what they need to prosper in life. The first thing that students and parents alike need to realize is that this nation was founded on them. Our Constitution resides in three key words: we the people. Not our government. They do not decide what we need and want, and it's the people. It's ourselves, and it's what we believe. The outcry of the parents and the children are what is essential to what this nation really needs and what they want. That is what is going to truly push for arts education, because the government believes that it costs too much money and that it really doesn't help, when in reality, every person, every human being that has prospered in life has had some sort of arts education in their life, whether that be music, photography, arts itself, or theater. The federal government itself has not assessed any data on arts education in over a decade in the United States, versus other countries where arts education is a mandatory requirement for them to pass through all of their classes and to graduate college. Now, why is that not the case here in the United States? Because again, our government believes that arts education really isn't needed. They value sports and math and science over arts education. But what they don't understand is that math and science come from arts education. For music, you have to know math to be involved in music, and it actually helps students better on standardized tests as a whole. Most students, generally in lower income schools, score about 14% higher on their standardized exams when arts education is a part of their life and a part of their school curriculum, versus other students in lower income schools who are not involved in such. The President's Committee of Arts and Humanities of the United States, also known as PICA, has started researching more about arts education, seeing as it's been left unnoticed for so long. 10 decades is a really long time compared to what we usually do research on, our politics, religion, things of that nature. It just gets swept under the rug. So now, the President, Barack Obama, believes that arts education really is something to look forward to. So we're now looking into that. 18 months have passed since PICA has really delved into why arts education is really needed in the curriculum. And Barack Obama truly does support arts education in the systems, because he does believe the research, the reports, the statistics that say that arts education helps our students be better. Arts education helps our legislation, helps our upcoming future business leaders of America. According to SeattleID.com, cuts to arts education programs in the school systems take place for many reasons, including misinterpretation that the arts are unnecessary or optional, a misguided reaction to state and national testing pressures that emphasize performance in reading, writing, and math and a misunderstanding of the usefulness and the value of the arts to both education and to the workforce. Now, unfortunately, according to the National Education Association, arts programs and teachers are more in trouble than ever concerning their survival in public schools, despite clear connections between student success and their studies in the arts. Now, this is from SeattleID.com, and they have done a study that took several students in different lifestyles and put them to the test, essentially. More tests, more statistics, just to prove that arts education is necessary. Now, what we don't understand is that it's not only our parents and our children's job. Arts education advocates who really need to speak up. They don't just need to be swept under the rug and left for another 10 decades. PICA also reported that in order to effectively complete the global economy, business leaders are increasingly looking for innovators and employees with imagination that bring their plans to life, something new. You can't have a cookie cutter plan and expect to win that race. They look for employees that are creative and that can collaborate in group settings, which arts education provides. So not only is it up to the families, it's up to the nation. If you want a better nation, if you want better business leaders, if you want a better legislation, a Congress, a better president, arts education is the way to go.